chop foul. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. One out now for the Indians in their seventh, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder Michael Bourne. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's working into his fifth inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. That one's in there, 3-1. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4, as Drupal Cabrera will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Jason Kipnis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around third is Bourne. He can fly.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead. Troy Tulowitzki will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it's over Swisher's head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but this hit take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Murphy is there, and he'll bring this one in. Justin Morneau will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fouled straight back. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Willeen Rosario will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put them on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Jordan Pacheco will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. And as you can see, Jason Giambi will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will take care of Giambi as the shift serves its purpose that time. 1 away.
And that's something he's had to deal with for most of his career. You'll see it here. If this is just about any other batter, this is going to be a base hit to right field. But since the shift is on, this ball's hit right to the second baseman out there in short right field. And he makes this play without much trouble at all.
Michael Brantley is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ball 1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch, it's coming back hard with a lot of tail to it, but just can't get in quite far enough.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Nick Swisher will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Nick Swisher.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
David Murphy is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And he takes ball 4 again, and clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Up top, it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Right now, he's not thinking inside. He's not thinking outside. He is thinking right down the middle. Just get a strike somehow.
Michael Bourne will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Matt Belisle will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Michael Bourne will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And in a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Tulowitzki is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for the Indians. Corey Dickerson will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right.
And this ball is gone. Solo shot to right center, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Murphy is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Nolan Arenado will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And a low throw, but a fine save by Swisher at first as he's able to pick it for the out. Brandon Barnes will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And this will be fouled away. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. Now this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he wound up being a pretty tough out. You see the 3 hits, 2 of them were doubles, and he was a real headache every time he stepped to the plate.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 15-5. So long from Anaheim.